Greetings, Commanders, and
07.
welcome to Supercruise News episode 39. I am one of the community managers, Zach, and I'm also joined by our lead community manager, Arthur. How are you doing today, Arthur?
I'm good. 07 Zach. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's
Having me
not,
on the show? Let me join you on the show, I think is the one. We haven't done a show for a while, I don't think.
no, few weeks. Few
A few
weeks.
weeks. It's not I dislike you. It's just that you're better than me at the game. So you you make me look bad, Zach.
That's all right. Oh
07
seven, oh
everyone, thanks for
seven.
joining. There's lots of people in chat. Commander Chaos, Aram Works, I'm getting names wrong here. Crispy Taters outside Wonder, Lord Brack, Tori, Heather G as always, and all the mods, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Weeby Guru, Stormy, Frakes, oh my lord, there's loads. Commander Fang, Darker, Red Munchkin, 070707, Psychic, or Psyche, sorry, Stuffy Nick. Oh my, there's lots.
Lots of
Commander
people.
Plater, Walks DD. There's a few people in chat, I'd say.
Yeah,
Zach.
and on YouTube as
So,
well. I'm seeing
and on YouTube,
Impact.
yes, I can't see the YouTube chat, so apologies, YouTubers. I've only got my laptop, so I can see Twitch, because I've got other bits open, other screens I've got to look at. Zach, can you give some shouts to the people on YouTube so they know we can
Sure.
see
Of
them?
course, we've got Dunkalora in there, we've got M, we've got Rusty Dog, we've got Osric as always. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us.
Um, did you say there's M is in the chat, as in
M,
from
as
from
in from
James Bond?
007, yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I feel safe already. Okay, so a few things to go through today.
Yep.
Let me just make sure all of my windows are aligned
Okay.
because I keep moving things around. There we go. Perfect. So thanks everyone for joining. We've got a few things to talk about. Obviously, we've got a busy week this week. So we have a development update which is going live tomorrow, which we're going to let you know about sort of where we are with Odyssey. I know we looked at doing a stream on Thursday. We'll still be obviously talking about the stream on Thursday, but the reason we've moved it to Wednesday is we were looking for making sure that all the information we're going to give, and there's quite a bit of it, is in a written format and you can share it, and it doesn't get diluted, as in I said this on stream or Zach said that on stream and vice versa. So there will be a post that goes out tomorrow that lets you know where we're sitting with the development Odyssey, and then we keep following those up. That's not going to change. And on Thursday, Bruce and I will be on and we'll be discussing everything that goes into that post on Wednesday. So we'll also be looking at all the questions that post sort of you have for that post, and Bruce and I will do our very best on Thursday to go through and answer those questions as best we can with the information that we have. So that's going to be tomorrow and sort of some of Thursday, but that's not all what's happening on Thursday. Obviously, also on Thursday we have update number 5,
Hmm.
which is the final planned update for Odyssey, which is quite a big update. So Zach, I know we've got an awful lot to talk about on that. So do you want to go through some of the bits we're going to be talking about, or we're going into rather, on update 5?
Sure. So as you know, update 5 has got quite a lot going into it, as I've said, but some of the highlights, obviously, we've got shared missions will be going in. We've got some more UI brightness improvements, so we know a lot of you are worried that the UI is a bit dark in some areas, so that's going to be changed. Cockpit lighting fixes will be going in. And also, it's worth mentioning that the sort of, what should we say, the sort of unicorns of materials in Odyssey, the things like smear campaigns and opinion polls, they will be tweaked. So the drop rate of those will be tweaked, so you should have a significantly better time finding those from first day
I'm
onwards.
I'm going to step in here, Zach. Not because you need defending, but because I think it's only fair. People were giving you a hard time on this one, Zach, because they said that you weren't looking into it or investigating it. And Zach does. And in fact, we all do. Whenever you give us something to go away, and we are like a dog with a bone behind the scenes. And we will get answers for you as and when we can. Zach did champion this one, and it is the fixes in. So thank you, Zach, for getting it done. And like I say, we don't always answer straight away, but we do listen and we do go and search these things out. So thank you, Zach, for doing that.
It's all
Because
right.
I know it was a bit of an issue, to say
Yeah,
the least.
and obviously thanks to the dev team for a lot of work that they put into that as well.
Hmm.
Okay. Also for update 5 is outfitting. So the changes to the outfitting UI, which we know that you weren't best pleased about when Odyssey launched. So we have some changes to that. I'm going to flick over to the content holders because I've got some images. Obviously, if things break, chat will be back as soon as possible. We're still working from home. Okay. So this is the sort of revamped outfitting that will be going in update 5. So It's worth pointing out that I'm not going to list every single change that we've made to outfitting because
There's a lot.
There's a lot, and a lot of them will not be visual. So a lot of the things that you'll notice when you play the game are to do with the flow and how quickly and easy it is to get through stuff in outfitting. But I will go through some of the stuff that we've done. So one of the first things you'll notice when you click into outfitting is that the big three buttons. So basically, when you went into outfitting now, you get the option of stored, shop, etc. That's gone. So this is the screen that you'll see as soon as you click into outfitting now. You'll go straight to your equipped modules. You'll also notice that numbers are back. We heard that was a big deal. So the dots will still remain in some in some areas, but the numbers will always be there. So you can just base your thoughts on the numbers.
Well, it's quite an interesting conversation actually. I had this with Gautier, when one of the UI, the leader of the UI team, and we talked about the dots and numbers. And dots were just like a legacy layover, I think, from Elite. And I'd love to get the UI guys on actually and have a chat about UI and how it's implemented, because the guys actually play Elite a lot, so they're really keen to get this right. And really, thank you to the community for the detailed feedback on the threads that we put out. But the dots were just a layover, and so it's been swapped around now to numbers because it just makes more sense.
Yep, and it's like you said, a lot of these changes are just literally pulled straight from that feedback post and then sent to the dev team, and then they've obviously confirmed that that's worth doing, and then they've made the changes. So thank you everybody for that feedback. But we've got more to come, so let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So the flow when you're going through this is basically going to be exactly the same as it was in Horizons. There's some sort of UI tweaks in terms of what you're going to see visually, but for the most part, it's going to be back to the way it was in Horizons.
Zach, sorry, can I just jump in? I'm seeing someone ask about the flow is already in the game. It is actually. This is an interesting story. It's in, and I think it's working as intended. But it was supposed to go in as patch 5. All of this is not in. But I think that opening flow screen, that shop screen, I think I saw Zularama said is in the current patch. It is update 4. It should have been in for patch 5, but it did go through. So that's just an example of behind the scenes stuff that happens.
Another thing to notice is the insurance cost is back on the bottom right of the screen. So every time you make a change to your modules, you'll now be able to see the change that it makes to your insurance cost. Okay, next screenshot. We've got this one. So this is obviously when you select one of your modules. So when you want to change a module, the first thing that's going to appear is your stored module in the top left. And the Stripe version that you can see there in the bottom right, and obviously on the main is a module that's somewhere else, so you can obviously get that transferred to your location. But your stored modules will now appear first and foremost when you're looking to change a module.
I'm a little bit behind you there, Zach. Sorry, because I've got the delay on screen. And someone's asked about update 5. When's it arriving? It will arrive, or as we have been doing the previous updates, on a Thursday. So it should be like 8 a.m. I think we take down the servers for maintenance, and we tie in with that. So it'll be 8 a.m. We'll start, and then we'll advise you sort of via socials and stuff when it's coming back online. Just bear in mind that when these servers do spool up, some people will get online before others, and it's just the nature of the beast. But we will tell you when they're coming back online. So 8 a.m. downtime. I expect the last one's been like an hour and a half of downtime.
Yep.
I'll say an hour and a half, just to give yourselves like worst case scenario. Hopefully it'll be up way before then, but that's what we're expecting.
Yep. Okay, so carrying on. This one's a small change, but if you notice in the top left, we've now got a nice drop down there for your sorting, so that should make your lives a bit easier. Okay, this one I know is a big deal for a lot of you. So when you're replacing your modules, so first thing you want to notice is that there's now going to be icons next to, for example, the pulse laser. You can see what type of pulse laser that is. So whether that be like a turreted or something like that, that's going to show up there. And it'll now be defaulted. If you look in the bottom right, it'll be defaulted to the store current module part of the slider instead of the cell. So if you leave it on that, you should be fine. And also, it's worth noting that if you do have an engineered module or a Guardian module, if you have it on sell mode and then you click, you want to sell it, it's going to give you a big red warning saying, "Are you sure you want to sell this? Because this is something you spent a lot of time engineering." So you'll get underneath where it says turreted and where it says where the warning sign is, you're going to get a big red warning saying, "Are you really sure you want to do this?" before you click OK. So yeah, hopefully that's going to go a long way to making sure that we don't sell our very hard worked
engineered
modules.
So again, this is another reason why I wanted to have one of the UI guys on to chat about this, because we discussed this when we're looking through the feedback from players and such, and like just how much thought goes into something which on the surface seems very simple, but the considerations they have to put into it in terms of like how much friction you put between completing an action and then what you see on screen. So how many menus want to appear, how many messages you want to appear, because for every warning we want to give or we want to put in, for another player that's a moment of friction that we want to avoid. And also whenever they're doing sort of UI changes, it has to be applicable, across all formats. So mouse, keyboard, console players, controller, HOTAS, all that sort of jazz. So whereas sometimes mouse could be great for click and drag and drop and stuff like that, it doesn't work for console, etc., etc. But it's a really interesting chat with the guys. They're super talented, super fun team to have a chat with. But it was just a nice anecdote they had, and they probably articulated far better than I did. But it's just the thought process they have when they do what we would class as like, oh, it's a simple change. They really think through sort of every single aspect of that change.
Yep. Okay, so next up, this one's another small change, but the store multiple modules button has now moved to the bottom left, just so I'd point that out. So if you're looking for that when you're in the new UI, that's where it's going to be. Okay, so next, let's talk a little bit about the Shipyard. Some smaller changes here, but it's also worth pointing them out. So the Your Ships list on the right-hand side, so that's going to now display all of your ships, and you can actually click into that. So for example, I could click onto the Eagle, and it would bring me to the screen of my Eagle, where I can I can have a transfer to that ship or get it sent over. So that should just be a little quick win in terms of saving yourself some time, little shortcut. And on the screen where you're either looking at your own ships or looking to purchase a new ship, we've now added in the so if you hit the show details button in the bottom right, you'll now see the modules that belong to that ship and the space that it's got, etc. It'll also tell you if any of those modules are engineered and if they've got any special effects or that kind of thing, which I know a lot of you are also asking about. I can see
a lot of love for that in the chat. A lot of love for that one in the chat. See, this is what happens when you play. I almost swore then when you play basic like me. I don't often engineer anything, which is why I'm not that great at combat, I guess.
Yep.
So I never have that worry about selling engineered modules, which I know would be an absolute disaster.
Yep. Okay, last screenshot for this UI update. This is another small one, but I think it is going to make a difference to those of you out there that are sort of hunting for materials to unlock engineers. So if you look on the Odyssey settlements sort of menu, you'll notice that now instead of just saying Odyssey settlement, it's now going to tell you what type of settlement it is from this screen. So you're going to see if it's a tourist settlement, it's an industrial settlement. So that's going to help you if you know that, okay, this material is only going to be in a tourist settlement. I don't need to now, fly over and double check. I can see it straight from the system map, which is nice. And I guess another thing, just to clear up what those pluses mean, because I know that's been asked a lot. The pluses next to the names of the settlements are basically just a way of indicating the size of the settlement. So the more pluses, the bigger the settlement. But yeah, that's a taster.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to dig through it, actually. I'll see if I can find it now whilst we dig through. But I looked through, I saw an email with just the UI bits in that were like, this is what we think is confirmed for Thursday, and it was mahoosive. There's a lot of stuff in there. So we just give us a taste of some of the ones we think you'll be pleased to see, chat. But I think you'll agree. Oh, I can't. My emails are just on. Like, there's so many of them. But I think you'll agree. There's some nice changes in there, amongst other things. Like we said, there's the neutron star stuff. I think has been fixed. Lighting in Cockpit's been fixed. We covered over shared missions, which we're really excited to sort of go through on Thursday and play through some missions. That's going to be fun.
Yep.
And the plus one for settlement land is for settlement landing pad sizes. Commander Simon saying. Sorry. I also noticed someone in chat say people that play the game should design the UI. I can assure you the team in the UI team definitely play Elite Dangerous a lot. This is moving really fast. Me, hang on. Someone said any news on increase in module storage? We have put that forward. So I'm not going to say what's going to happen with it. I have definitely relayed the want and desire, need, love for an increase in storage, module storage size.
Osric is asking about updates to what's happening with the issue tracker. We should actually have an update fairly soon for that in terms of reporting issues and making it clearer. What you fed back to us and what we're working on. That's going to come soon. I can't give you a date, and I know that sucks, but that is in the works. That's coming soon.
Yeah, look, I can speak for the team, so I know how hard they're working. Zach, Sally, Bruce, Paul, behind the scenes trying to wade through the issue tracker. We are aware from our side of things it's not the most user friendly tool for the community. It also doesn't work as well as we'd like it to work for you, but we're doing a very good job. And I will say this: the QA team at the moment and the customer service team are absolutely smashing out of the park.
Yeah.
With going through that issue tracker with Zach and the team, and they're making huge headroads into sort of getting that information fed back to you. I think we'll have some updates for you tomorrow. I'm not necessarily confirmed, but some updates for you tomorrow. And then it's something we'd like to look into and sort of give you a more detailed breakdown later on going forward. So it's a big piece of work. So that's the bottom line, right? It's not we'll do it tomorrow and we'll update you on the day after. It's a huge piece of work, but we are looking into it.
Yep. Yeah. Obviously, feel free to read out some more questions, Alf, but we can carry on with some extra bits.
Yeah, sure. No, go for it.
So let's talk a little bit, Alf, about the pirate stream that seems to be already agreed upon. This is based on something you tweeted out, right, Alf?
Yes. So it was I can't remember what day it was now. I think it was the day after you did your sun cream across your face.
Yeah, it was something it was around the same time, yeah.
Yeah. And then someone said, "Oh, can we have an Arthur Tommy pirate stream?" And I was like, "Well, if it gets 100 likes, then I'll do it." And it did. It got 100 likes. So, true to my word, I will do a pirate stream in full costume. Not this Thursday, obviously, but next Thursday. And I need to work through what I'm going to be doing. But I'd like to join up with some pirate groups. I'd want to do some Odyssey sort of stuff. I want to do some Elite stuff. So I might even, I'm debating, I might even do like a stream where we do Odyssey stuff. Then I might jump into a console group and do some piracy with a console group but it might take like a half-hour downtime for me to swap between rooms. But I do want to do some piracy, get involved, and I think I'm going to, certainly for our stream, we'll have first mate Bruce Garrido. Nice. Now, he's not the most trustworthy of person when I'm playing with him anyways. I think putting him into a pirate situation is me literally asking for being shot in the back. And yes, I'll play an open. I will play an open. So Bob cards. I often do try and play an open when we can. But as it, sometimes it doesn't quite go to plans. Da-da-da. Thanks for asking. No problem. Okay. Let's see what's in your cargo hold. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how good a pirate I'll be. I'm normally a good guy. Like even when I try to play other games and I try and role play being bad, I always end up being good.
Yeah, I'm the same.
As an example, I played Mass Effect recently, and I was just like, I've always played Paragon. I'm going to go full Renegade. I'm going to be the bad guy. I do like 2 or 3 bad things, and I'm like, I can't do it, and then I'm just being good again. So, solution is to shoot first. It was for Han Solo until that was changed.
Yeah.
After you'll do some engineering. I know I need to do some engineering. I actually need to get on and spend some time doing some engineering. I really do. Where's the rum gone? Why is the rum always gone?
Are you going to do the entire stream in a Jack Sparrow?
I don't think I could. I don't know what I can quote any of Jack.
Would Disney come after us if we did that?
I think that. Well, I think they. Well, there's a few streams that do that, but I don't think I've got the chops to do a good Jack Sparrow the entire stream. I think I'd end up being like pirate farmer.
Right. So, yeah.
What's in your cargo hold, then, my lovely? Lower your shields, like, and we're going to have a look. See. I don't think it's going to be very terrifying if I was sort of being a farmer.
Okay, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about something that we've been working on actually behind the scenes, which is hopefully going to be really cool. So this is the idea of a community calendar. And so the idea of this is basically we know that community events and people putting together, stuff for everybody else to do and join in on is one of the best, if not the best part of Elite, at least in my opinion. And obviously the team and the devs share that opinion. So we've decided to put together a thing that's going to be housed on our website for now. Maybe, and I really like this, but this is a strong maybe. It can eventually get into the game. But for now, it's going to be housed on our website, and basically what it's going to be is a event calendar in which what you can do is you're going to be able to go in. Let's say you want to hold a racing event on the 25th of July. You can go in and you can say, okay, this is my racing event. This is the name. This is going to be happening on this date. You're going to tag it specifically as a racing event so that people that want to go into the calendar and just find racing events can do so. You can give a bit of information. You can say, okay, this is for Odyssey players only. This is going to be for new players or experienced players. I only want the best racers in this event. You can do that if you want to. And then basically you can also add your own custom image, so that's going to show up on the calendar too, and a link to sign up. So that could be something like your Discord channel or something like that. So that is actually coming along very, very nicely. We've seen it behind the scenes. I really can't wait to share it with you because it does look pretty nice.
So you shared your work in progress with me. Now, obviously it's in a very rough form, but the behind the scenes mechanical side of it was working.
Yeah.
I also want to give a shout out to Zach, because this is something Zach has championed from the start. So this is your entire concept, and you've pushed it through, and you've gone to Webb, who are working very hard with you to get this stuff worked out. It's a really cool design. It's a really cool flow. It gives a lot of information, obviously links to hopefully, if it all works, and caveat, as we know, sometimes things don't work, but it should be able to connect various social groups or players to social groups. So if you have an event and that event's got a Discord, you can go and join that event's Discord, all via a click of a button, all via one calendar. It's one of the things we are super keen to push through, and Zach has championed from the start. So it really is cool for some of the events that go out there. So some of the sightseeing tours, obviously the bucket wall races, all that sort of jazz, they'll all be on there, and you'll be able to submit and join, and it's got a monthly, weekly view, etc., etc., etc. We hopefully will get to show you that really soon. I really want to, because Zach's worked so hard on it. So
Down to Earth Jeremy said, I assume you'll have a review process before people post event. Yeah, so basically, once you fill out that form, it's not going to show straight up on the calendar. We're aware of that. It'll be sent for a sort of review process to make sure everything's hunky dory, and then it will be accepted and it will appear on there. But yeah, it's just going to be a nice place, basically, because I know a lot of people struggle to. They sometimes ask, where can I find? I want to take part in some events, but everything seems to be all over the place in terms of where I can find. I want to do some racing, where I can do an expedition. So hopefully this is going to, if you guys join in and submit your events, hopefully this will bring everything to one place for the entire community to know what they want to do. So yeah, hopefully that's going to come in very soon.
Yeah, I saw some questions there, some things that they've dropped in about, like, they're working in Canada, they should be working on the game, etc., etc. I was going to be really clear on that. That's an entirely separate team that do that. So that's our web team that are working on the calendar and stuff. It's not our development team, it's our web team. And they certainly don't have a hand in working on Elite Dangerous. These are projects that the community team and I feel very passionate about, stuff that we can control and sort of work on. So that's something that we're doing. And we can speak with confidence in terms of, like, that team is definitely not working on sort of development of Odyssey. Obviously that team is busy working on the bits and bobs for Odyssey, so no, it doesn't take away from any development time on that.
Yeah, I saw a couple of people say it would be cool if the event calendar was in game. I agree, but let's take baby steps. Let's get it on the website first, and then hopefully maybe at the end of the day we can get it in the game. And someone said in-game support, e.g. race beacons. So I don't know specifically about race beacons, but I do know after we would like to get some support for the sort of the racing community into the game. Right?
Yes, I need to just jump in really quickly, because I have been remiss in what I've said there. The web team are developers. Yes, they are. They're just different types of developers. They're not developers on Odyssey. So please don't think that I'm saying that I couldn't make a website. They are developing the website, but they're not the team working on Odyssey, if that makes sense. So apologies to all the web developers out there that are watching. That is not what I meant when I said that, but I'm terrible with my wordings. So apologies.
But yeah, that's all for this section off. I don't know if you've got anything else you want to raise before we move into the other section.
I did see some. I think Face Guy said that I think the question was the faction submission form is broken. I was not aware of that. If you can raise a ticket, we can have a look at it, because we get a lot of questions about factions, etc., etc. Shrek 07 to yourself is actually Shrek's tweet that I retweeted, and it got me to do the pirate stream. So blame him, them. They, I'm not sure, because the avatar is Shrek.
Bitey says, is there any story progression planned based on anything else than CGs? I'm not sure. Well, yes, there is story progression that happens that isn't related to CGs, but also stuff that is related to CGs. I'm not sure if I'm missing the.
No, it's hard. It's really hard to explain some of this stuff because it gives away too much stuff. So yes, there is story progression outside of CGs. You don't have to be doing a CG to take part in a story progression. There's also other stuff we're putting in that, and I'll be honest, there's a conversation I had with Lawrence literally this morning. There are some loose ends we're tying off that you won't even know about unless you find them, and it's not necessarily linking into. I've got to be so careful. It's not necessarily linking into a existing story, but we wanted to go back and tie off a few loose ends for some stories that have been sort of left hanging. So that's some of the things that's also on our project. So if players are finding, they may find there's actually now where there wasn't endings, there might be endings, or maybe new beginnings in others. I can't say this. It's so awful. Like, but yes and no, no and
Yeah.
yes. There is story stuff. It doesn't necessarily be a CG, no. And
Remember the mail slot challenge? Could you do something like that for racing pilots? We've got plenty of ideas for more elite sports streams. It's just getting around to them, really.
Yeah.
Some of them do include racing pilots for sure.
Scorpius, we will not be stopping CGs. That is definitely not going to happen. Galnet, CGs, that's the stuff that the community and I, the community team and I work very hard on. And that's our baby as much as it's your baby. So that's not going away. Die on that hill for you all. That's not going away. The fix for the VR DSS, I think that is being worked on. I'll have to double check the notes.
That should be an update 5 if everything has gone to plan.
Update 5, APOC. I'll have to double check, but I'm fairly certain that's in update 5. Kawang says, what's a CG? It's a community goal, and they often link into narrative, but it allows you to take part and gain rewards. There was a story-specific CG, which is running now, I think. I'm right in saying it's running now.
Yeah, there is. It is running now.
Where you've got option for certain rewards. Community are going for one particular reward at the moment, which is interesting to watch. I'm watching the stats sort of as they come down. It's interesting to see what people are.
Here's something that I saw on the forums, and I don't stop me before I get too far on this. So, a lot of people on the forums are saying, we take part in these community goals, and FDev clearly want this one thing to happen, and we've only planned for this one thing to happen. In this particular CG.
Oh my!
I don't know what to say, Alf, but I'm just saying it does matter. It really does matter.
It does matter. It really does. Like this particular story that we're in Act 2 of. It does matter, and we are watching everything you do, and everything you do will have a consequence. Maybe to you, maybe to the galaxy at large. Who knows? But it will have a consequence. Do not think that everything you're doing is not being looked at, registered, a difference being made. One of the things we're very, very clear on with this story is that you will have an impact in it, and it will impact on you. And I'm not going to tell you how, when, where, but it will. So just play along. But what I would say is for the ultimate experience, play it how you want to play it, right? This is your journey. So do what you think is right.
Oh, so I just want to point out, Devon Mustard says it doesn't matter and it's not being looked at. So thanks, Devon. There is no impact, he says. So now Devon has said that, we will obviously stop looking at everything, and it'll have no impact because Devon has said so. Yeah. See you later, everyone.
Yeah, there's no consequence. Look, you may feel that way, but as I said before, there's something that I suggest you look at, which is called the butterfly effect. You might be doing something now which you think has absolutely no consequence. And when it comes around at the end, you'll be able to trace it all the way back, and you'll be like, oh, so I did have an impact. Yeah. Trust me, this story is designed this way. We designed it, so we know. So I'm quite happy to sit quite smugly here, saying you will definitely know you've made a choice in this one.
Yep. Right. Let's move on. Arf. Feel free, obviously, to keep answering questions as they come. But let's move into some community stuff. Back to my content holder.
Commander, there is any weapons and balance changes for Odyssey's weapons. I did say this the last time I was on. So the weapons balancing, we are still looking at, but it's still very much early days at the moment in terms of like when we're going to be doing any balancing for on-board weapons, but it's something we're not saying that they are in the perfect spot at the moment. We are looking at, and then we'll probably do sort of sweeping changes if required.
Right. Okay, let's move on then. Let's show a video, because this video gave me some ideas, so we'll play it. This is a SRV video by Decent Temporary 593 on Reddit. Sally said that this is the SRV Gymnastic Champion, so I'll play the video.
Is there an SRV Gymnastic Champion?
I guess there is now.
So that means there's an SRV Gymnastics tournament.
There must be. That you've read my mind completely, Arf. Elite Sports SRV Gymnastics,
of which I'm sure you'll claim you'll be like gold medalist.
True, almost certainly. It's just a nice funny video of some nice SRV flips, just casual.
These are cool. Are they scored on how many flips?
This is what we'd have to figure out. We'd have to figure out our sort of judging system, the same way we did for the male slots. People are already giving judging scores in the chat for this one. Yeah, feel free to do that, I guess.
My record is 9 flips. Mine's about 30, but it wasn't planned. It was definitely when I fell off a cliff.
Not intentional.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So next up, speaking of sort of SRV and racing, there's a new buckyball race coming up, and it's going to be the Lavecon Lockdown Challenge. So obviously, Lavecon has gone digital this year because of the ongoing pandemic, which is fair enough. But there's still a lot of things to check out surrounding Lavecon, and one of those is the Lavecon Lockdown Challenge. So that's going to be starting on the 3rd of July and running until the 11th of July. So for Horizons players, it's basically the triathlon. You know, the one that we did for the anniversary stream, where we
the one that I beat Bruce in?
That's the one. Yeah, that is the one. So that's going to be what's going to be running for Horizons players, and if you're an Odyssey player, there's going to be an added sort of on foot Le Mans. How do you pronounce that? Le Mans. You know the race.
Le Mans. I'm saying it like with confidence, like I'm absolutely certain. I've learned all of my foreign language via TV, so my French comes from Only Fools and Horses. So Le Mans, I'm assuming is correct, but I'm probably reading incorrect.
I think that's right. So there's going to be a sort of running start if you're an Odyssey player. You can find out more about that if you want to take part using !triathlon. So I'm looking forward to that. I saw somebody on YouTube chat ask about the camera suite. If you have anything at all in terms of updates for that.
So I'm going to get in trouble, and I know I'm going to get in trouble, but I'll say it anyways. We are looking at it. We're making roads. We're going to get in so much trouble if it doesn't pull off, but hopefully I have an update for you soon. It is being looked at. We know it's important. It's been looked at. As soon as I have that information, one thing I did say to you all, once I have the information, I'll tell you. I don't have it signed, sealed, delivered yet, so I'm not going to tell anything. It's still being looked at. We're aware you're interested in it. We put the post out. The feedback was fantastic. The dev team are looking at it.
Yeah.
As soon as I get an update, I will tell you.
Yeah. Got Sally in the chat worried about what you're going to say.
But Sally has been championing that hard, so hopefully we'll get some information for you very, very soon.
Okay. Tiger King says, good, we're discussing how many SRV flips we can do. Luckily, there's nothing else important to discuss. So Tiger King, what I would recommend is after the stream is finished, I would go back and check the VOD. Probably the first 20 minutes is where we specifically talk about game news and things that are coming in Update 5. So I'd definitely check that out if you missed it. Okay, next up, we've got a pretty cool video actually from the Burr Pit. This is... So Sally has named this Orbit, and I believe it is called Orbit, but it's called something else on YouTube. So we've linked this as well. So !Orbit, you should be able to find this. I do recommend going over to the Burr Pit if you don't already. Obviously, they made some great videos. So let's play it now, and let's sit back and enjoy. Okay, we are back. As always, fantastic work from the Burr Pit. As I said earlier, exclamation point orbit. Definitely go over there and check out the Burr Pit. Drop them a nice subscribe, because they make some fantastic content.
Yeah, no, they do, and they always make some great work. I did see someone say I didn't see a Phantom, so I can't love it. I didn't see a Chieftain, so I was very upset. I want to see some Chieftain love, but I understand that she's a workhorse ship. That's what she does. She goes out there and does what's got to be done. Another wonderful video. So thank you very much to the Versa for putting that together. What else have we got here? I suppose just saying very nice vid. So nice work, great stuff.
Yes.
What have we got next, Zakarama?
We've got a pretty cool keyboard set up. Let me show it. It's another video. So this is from Maximilian Y on Reddit. He's basically synced up his keyboard to sync up to the sort of frameshift drive. Pretty cool.
Oh wow! So I'm slightly behind on the footage, so it does take me a little while. That's super cool.
It's cool, isn't it? I like it. That's amazing, says Thomas Hughes.
Yeah, it's super cool. What keyboard is it, Zach? Did he say?
It looked like a Razer keyboard, but I don't know.
It looks like a Razer. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I know you can. There's different ones you can program, but do you know what, Alien? I did notice it didn't say 1337. But yeah, it could have been so close. Could have been perfect. Could have been perfect, but close, very close.
So somebody say they've asked a couple of times about merging Supercruise Assist and Auto Dock modules into one thing, and if there's any updates on that. That's actually something I've not heard before. Maybe that was before my time. I can do a bit of investigating, but I don't think that's on the horizon as far as I can tell.
Jinky versus when will Ponies and Rainbows be added to Elite? They're already in there. If you haven't found them, what are you doing? I did see a message about when can we have Thargoid Romance. Not sure where to even begin unpacking that question, or even if you'd want it. The animation thoughts alone. There's some questions there.
A hotkey for Supercruise Assist. We have raised that. I do think that's a good idea.
What was that last part, Zach? Sorry, I missed that.
A hotkey for Supercruise Assist, so you can
Oh
bind
yeah,
that.
that would be pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Someone said there, how big a performance improvement should we expect with update 5? There's the problem we're having with performance. There will be some performance increases, of course, but as I said before, we've discussed this. It's a bigger piece of work which the team are still working on. It's affecting different people differently, and it really is affecting differently. So we expect some players will see a performance increase. I'm not sure it's going to be for everyone, so we don't want to turn around and say, yeah, it's going to be a panacea. Ta-da! It's done. We'd like to see that will be an increase. We have to wait and see when it's deployed, how it's going to fix and who it's going to fix it for. So that's the answer. And,
Right. Should we go through some stellar screenshots now?
Absolutely. I'm going to just maximize the screen for a bit, chat. Can I do this? Hang on, Zach, bear with me because I really love stellar screenshots. I want to look at it.
Pop out the chat onto a separate.
I've popped it out, young'un.
Nice.
Right, I've gone that far. I'm not that much of an old man. I just need the others. I've only got it split screen on my Hang on, I can do this. There we go. It's a bit bigger, bit bigger. There we go. Right, got it.
Nice.
It's better than what it was, at least. Right, I'm not ignoring you, chat. My screenshots are down here, so sorry.
All right. So stellar screenshots. Basically, this is our weekly competition in which we show off some of the great screenshots that you submit to us. So you can enter via the forums, the Stellar Screenshots thread, or you can enter on Twitter using the hashtag Stellar Screenshots, or you can find the latest post on Facebook, the latest Stellar Screenshots post on Facebook, and reply with yours under there. And if you do manage to get featured, you'll win a very unique paint job that's only available to winners of Stellar Screenshots. So it's definitely worth getting a submission in. And it's worth noting, Alf, that this is the first set of images that have come that were picked post the stream that we had with the SPVFA. So I'm expecting some learnings. Yeah, that's a good word.
Well, I was watching you on the stream with Sally doing the sightseeing with Jez and Boss Lady B, and you were all over that.
Oh yeah, I've learned some
focus stuff.
I've learned some bits for sure.
Yeah. I love this shot, by the way, just because
Great.
you can see so much detail in the I keep calling it a pub, pilot's lounge. In the pub, I just want to go to a pub. In the pilot's lounge, and I love the fact you can actually see the I think it's the fact that the advert is playing, and it's
Yeah.
such a contrast to the blue of the
Yeah,
rest
it's
of the
really
shot.
cool.
It's a really nice shot, really nice shot.
Yeah. Well done, Commander Annie Starlight, for that one. Next up, this one's from Commander the Jad Jock. I'm gonna guess with. I'm gonna
slightly
go for.
behind. Sorry, Zach. I'm still on any Starlight at the
That's
moment.
fine.
Oh yeah.
This one we had some internal chats about how they achieved this photo, and I believe Paul confirmed that they basically saw a Fargoid on a sort of surface site and basically jumped, got the camera ready and jumped and got this pretty spectacular shot.
I'll be quite frank, chat. I thought it was a bug at first. I was like,
Yeah.
we can't really show, a bug of a bug. But regardless, it's incredible. And what we actually think it was what you just said there, Zach. But the timing of this is fantastic. Now, I wonder, I don't know whether or not this is a screen grab of a still from a video.
Yeah, potentially. That's how I would do it. If I was going about this, that's what I would do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you could. I mean, I'm not saying it's photography is all about being there at the right time in the right moment, but that is too good to have just been snapped.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. You've got to have some good sort of hand-eye coordination to be able to do everything at the same time and take that shot.
I mean, obviously you could, Zach. You've done the SPVFA training, so
very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well done, Commander Jad Jock, for that one.
Yeah, really good shot.
Next up, this one's from Commander Dougie. Some very nice, almost Mustafar feelings from this one. Very ominous. It looks like an Earthlight as well in this sort of red nebula.
It does, yeah.
It's really cool.
It's very sinister.
Yeah, it is.
That reminds me of, if you've seen the start of Rogue One, where the shuttle comes into someone's is gonna out Star Wars me here, but where the planet that Galen Erso's hiding out on, and you see the shuttle come in. It's very much like the opposite to that. It's all lush and green. This is all red and sort of ominous. Really cool shot.
Yeah, Ammonia World, says Jerry. Yeah, it could actually be an Ammonia World.
Now you look at it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, great shot. Next up, we've got one from Elfenna. This is a sort of classic. Looks like a Sidewinder, I think.
I'm just waiting for it to switch over.
There
it is. Yeah, that's a sidey.
Yeah, it looks like a Sidewinder there.
Yeah,
it's an orange Sidewinder from Elfenna.
Never seen one of those before.
No, nice to sneak that one in from Elfenna and Paul, actually, who did choose these.
Yeah.
Snuck in a nice orange Sidewinder. Well done, Elfenna. Great shot. Great lighting on this one.
Yeah, it's a really nice shot.
Viper.
Is it a Viper?
It's an orange Viper.
Is it?
Everyone in chat is saying it's a Viper, so I guess we'll accept defeat.
You know what? From where I'm looking at it, it definitely looks like a sidey. But I'll take. Do you know what? I'll take chat saying it's a Viper. Maybe actually look at the nose.
It is. There's a shadow. There's a shadow there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we got that wrong, chat.
Got that wrong.
Our apologies. It's a Viper.
What? The more you stare at it, it's
obvious.
Shape. It's the initial shape at the bottom, and I was like, "That's a sidey." But then you look at the cockpit, you can see the cockpit, not a sidey cockpit, and then you see that indent. Yeah.
Our bad, chat. Our bad.
Take it out. Our bad. We're rubbish.
Well done, Alfano, though. Great shot. This one is awesome. This one's from Commander Phase Sky. And this is... I'm assuming, obviously, they used some kind of editing software afterwards, but I think that's fine, and I think this is a really spectacular shot, especially the lighting. It's great.
I really like this, yeah. It's very now, Zach. It's very
modern. Yeah,
it's very TikTok.
It is, actually.
It is, yeah. Do you know what? I like this shot, but I can't stand the TikTok logo because it really makes my eyes funny.
With the blue and red sort of
off-center enough to be separate. The TikTok one's really close, and it really, really bugs my eyes, and I can't really see it.
It's the 3D mode. Says chat.
3D mode.
Awesome. That's very inventive. That's awesome. I really love that idea. Well done, Phase Sky, for this one.
Yeah, this is a really nice shot. I think I've used this in some internal reports.
Yeah. So have I. Okay, this one's from Commander Giuseppe, who I think we featured last week, actually, with a video. This one is actually very, very reminiscent of some of the photos we were taking on the SPVFA stream, especially at the end. So we got a nice focus on the commander there, and it looks like he's gone for the exact same sort of effect as we were going for.
I get distinct predator vibes from this. like he's on the hunt. But it's a really cool shot. Nice mix of outfits as well. I can see the plainsman torso mixed with the raider.
Yeah, clever.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Very
it's a nice
clever.
combo. Yeah, good work.
This shot looks like an entirely different game. That's what I love about stellar screenshots since Odyssey comes out, is that you can go from a shot of a star system with a planet to a sort of close-up shot of a commander,
Yeah,
and they all make it
yeah.
into the same way. It's great. I love it. Okay, next up, this one's from Commander Moose 37. This looks like we've got a nice shot of the Dredger off, from what I can tell
Ooh,
from here. It's always nice to see the Dredger popping up in the in stellar screenshots.
yeah. And a Diamondback, right? The old
Oh
D-back.
yeah, I didn't even I
Yeah,
didn't even see the ship. Yeah, that looks like a Diamondback for
yeah.
sure.
And obviously, if you get too close, it will pull you in. So that will be the end of your ship if you go in there. So, but yeah, that's a cool shot. I like that.
Jerry
It does.
says,
It reminds me of almost kind of like, is it Finding Nemo where he's being chased by the shark?
yeah, yeah,
It kind of reminds me of that. If it was an orange and white Diamondback, that would
yeah.
absolutely be like a Finding Nemo scene. But I love that shot. It's really cool.
Jerry Hughes says, nope, that's a Viper again.
Look, I know that's a Diamondback. All right.
Yeah, well done, Moose 37 for that one. Next,
Judge goes om nom nom nom.
next up, this is a classic stellar screenshot. It's from Commander Onyx Guard. We've got a nice sort of
Oh,
horizon sunset
now,
shot over a nice
the
planet.
rule about the crates is to do with the engines, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the rule? If you want to identify a crate, Zach, what was it
So
again?
the sort of the tall engines are going to be a Crate Mark II. The wide and thin engines will be the Phantom. Is
Yeah,
how I decipher it. Maybe chat have got a different, but that's how I go about it.
yeah. It's a really nice shot, actually.
Yeah.
Sunrise or star rise, star set.
Who knows?
It's whatever you want it to be, right? Whatever your mindset is, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
I do like that terminology because I think I was watching a chat when it might have been actually your SPVFA one. And we were talking about the star rise, the star set. But I was like, we call it sunrise, sunset,
Yeah.
but star rise and star set.
Yeah.
I quite like them.
Technically, that's what it should be, right?
I would have thought
I
so because the
guess.
sun is our
Yeah,
star,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they're
Nice
wonderful.
one on his card. Next up is from Commander Retro Kit UK. Sort of a sense of adventure in this one, when you get to it.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah, very cool, very cool.
Mm.
Quite a way out by the look of it as well.
Mm. Some bright stars there as well, but
Yeah,
not very close part. I like it.
that is the Artemis suit. I think it's the Artemis suit from out
Yeah,
here. It looks like the Explorer suit.
I think so.
I could be wrong, but I like the fact that or the star, sorry, is just over the
Just
shoulder.
behind him, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and finally this week we've got Commander Rusty Dog. Looks like they're embarking on a sort of dangerous mission inside this settlement. It's always nice we tend to get a lot of these actually recently with the sort of red lighting from inside the settlements.
Yeah.
It does wonders for your screenshots. But yeah, well done, Rusty Dog, for this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what weaponry that looks like the laser rifle right at
Yeah,
the back.
it
But
does.
so I'm assuming there's some sort of, I'd
Kinetic.
like to think kinetic or plasma
Yeah.
equipped right there and then.
That's what I tend to. That's since launch. I've tended to go with a plasma and a kinetic. In
I
my
am. So I'll be honest. I think I'm better if I've got laser and then kinetic. But I
yeah
have so much fun with a plasma shotgun. But the thing is, it causes me to get into trouble because I over egg myself and I sort of leap into crowds and then I just get murdered. But I think I'm more efficient if I play methodically with laser than kinetic. But I
yeah
have so much fun with the shotgun that I'm like, depending on what I'm doing, I will
that makes sense.
I will mix it up. But generally speaking, it should really be laser and kinetic for me. But we'll see.
Right. Well, speaking of we got about 10 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes. Should we embark on a mission?
Sorry, Zach, I lost you because I was flicking over to the game. But I'm
Oh
assuming you said,
yeah, I
shall we
did say
embark on
that.
a
I said,
mission?
should we play the game?
We should. I'm going to join you.
Sure.
Now, you said you picked up some missions prior to the stream, right?
I did. Correct. Yeah.
Cool. And this is actually my personal account. So
Yeah.
just so you're aware, stream, it doesn't have a lot of money. It does have my shotty, which cost me 7.5 million, which I did find. As Nedek says, Arth, I try to play as a good guy. Also, Arth, I leap into crowds with my shotgun. Look, these are all bad crowds of bad people, right? I don't just leap into just random crowds.
All right, I've sent you a team
Even in the
request.
bar area.
I'm actually in my ship in the hangar, but I can come out.
Okay.
I can come and meet you in there if you want.
Just, are we going to take your ship?
Yeah, can do. If you can get in.
You're in pre-court, right? We are pre-court city,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Da, 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 da. Do you want to send me a invitey whitey?
Yeah, sure. I think I did. Have you not got it?
Did you? I haven't looked.
Send another one. You should have that one, hopefully. Oh, look, Zach is flying a Viper. It's not a Viper.
We're never going to live this down.
No, no, no.
In the words of Jack Sparrow, there'll be no living with her now. Right, let me just accept that invite if I can. What's going on doing here? Come on, tell me.
What am I looking for? 5. 5A, I believe.
I don't seem to have your invite, mate.
Oh, let me try again.
Oh, team invite received. Hang on.
Any look?
Wow, this is not working for me.
I mean, that's fine. I can probably handle it myself, Bath, if
Don't you dare!
if you chicken
Don't you
out.
dare! I'll find you, Zach.
Are you in the private group?
Oh, you know why? You know why? Because I've switched on my work VPN.
Oh, would that does that do it?
I think so. I think that's always causes the problems when we try and do team invites. I can try and switch it off. I wonder if that'll fix it. Hang on. You head to the mission. Just let me know what planet you're going to, and I'll meet you there.
Yeah. I'm in Wizard, which is an Alliance Crusader. I believe is named after your ship.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So bear with me, chat. I'm just Zach is obviously playing. I'm going to try and join him, but I can't.
Shouts of chicken in the chat for you, Arthur.
Chicken? Dare you? How dare you? Oh, you know what, Zach? I'm not sure if we're friends.
We are friends. I can see you on the list.
What account are you playing as?
I'm on Accredited Astronaut, I believe.
Ah, it's just come through now. Well, that was. I think maybe because I switched off my VPN.
Oh, okay. If you do actually get to join, I'll just land again and back around.
She's saying that, mate. It's appearing, but I can't seem to accept it. Might reboot.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll head to the planet then. Shall make my way over there. It's actually pretty close. Think.
Ta-da! Have I done it?
Are you in? What's happened?
Oh, I've accepted it. So I didn't reboot. I'm being lazy.
I've sent you another invite.
I'm not doing as I should do it. I'm just being lazy. I don't reboot. Come on.
Real Mad Chat says any news or nothing. So what I'd recommend, Mad Chat, if you can on YouTube, rewind to probably the first 20 to 30 minutes of the stream, where we talk about game news before we go into community stuff. But if not, you can catch the VOD at the end of the stream. That'll be on Twitch or YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. I think I'm going to the right place. Let me just double check.
What planet are you heading towards, Zach?
5A.
What you got to do there, Zach? What's the mission?
Massacre, settlement massacre.
Oh well, you know.
That's the plan.
Shark handgun will make its way to 5A. See if that.
Okay. Yeah, I've sent you another team invite.
Yeah, no, I keep
it's
getting
just not
them, but
working.
like I think because I haven't reset after my VPN,
Yeah.
it's just not accepting. Should I reboot?
Should be fine. I can probably handle it myself. Hopefully.
I'll never live this down, will I, Zach?
Oh, looks like there's a wedding badge going past in the system, which is nice.
Let's have a look. See. Whereabouts in 5A? Whereabouts into on
Schmid Agricultural Hub.
Schmid?
Yep. SCHMID. Oh wow, it's going too fast. Well, that's a shame. Well, you got time to catch up to me, because
You didn't leap of shame.
not a leap of shame. I just apparently I was going too fast when I got out of orbital cruise, so I'm quite far away.
Oh, okay.
I might just jump back out when I get the chance. Yeah, too fast. Great flying, Zach says Elfenna. Look, I'm focusing on the chat, as always.
I'm on my way. And that makes you feel safer already.
Of course it does. Luke Vanner says, so where are the news? Again, check in on the first 20 minutes of, or half an hour of the stream, Luke. You might want to rewind. It looks like you're on YouTube, so I think you have the rewind feature even on live streams. Right. This might be a terrible idea, actually. I might end up going really far past. Let's see what happens. Anyone know if there will be giveaways during first day stream? No, I don't think there will be any Twitch drops. We'll be announcing on the community schedule ahead of time when there will be Twitch drops.
Do me a favour, Zacharama. Send me one more just to see if I've managed to get around it. If you're not busy crashing into a planet.
No, I'm not crashing quite yet. I mean, now I am.
Yeah,
I was just...
I should have rebooted because it flashes up and then as soon as I flick to it, it disappears. So
that's fine.
Looks like I might just give you some non-wing support.
That's fine. I tried to be clever and jump back out, but it didn't work, so I'm just going to cruise in. We can look at chat for a bit.
I've seen the questions about engineers in Colonia come up quite a few times. It's feedback we have passed on. That's all I can talk about at the moment with regards to that, but it is feedback we've passed on.
CPT Flashheart says, what controller are you using, Zach? I'm just using a mouse and keyboard. That's how I play.
I don't know how you do it, mate. I can't play like that. I know a lot of people do. I just can't. I think I started off playing with HOTAS, which is great, and then because I lost space on my desk, I switched to controller, and now I'm sort of become so used to it.
Yeah.
That's what I use. I can see why you overshot this, Zach. It's quite a.
It's pretty far away. But yeah, it's a strange planet, that's for sure.
You're looking like a meatball, eh?
Somebody said FA off and boost. I'm not gonna do that. It might be the solution, but I'm not gonna do it. Because anytime that I try FA off on a planet, I just inevitably crash. I'm not ready.
I believe in you, Zach.
I'm just transferring energy to the planet, true. Heather says me too. Yeah.
You coming in? I can see you coming in there.
Are you gonna get there before me?
I doubt it, mate. I also did what you did. I got a bit closer than you did, but I am.
I just need training. Yep, exactly. Free explosion. No. Hopefully we instance together off, even though you're not in the team. I mean, if not, it's fine.
Yeah, it's because I was messing around with the VPN, and I think I should have just rebooted, and I was just being lazy. Sorry.
That's fine. This live chat contains every single person in the UK who doesn't care about football. That's probably likely, actually. What's the score, chat? Is that rude to ask? Is that unprofessional to ask what the score is?
It's not. Do you know why it's not unprofessional, Zach? Because I know you love football, and I know you're not playing. You haven't asked for it. You actually want to play the game, which is great. So it's not rude. 17-0 to
Oh yeah, almost
Green.
certainly. Nil. Okay, cool. That's all the football chat we need. That's fine.
That's all the football chat we need.
Right, I'm getting there now. I'm arriving.
Yeah, I'm quite away. I imagine by the time I get down there, you would have massacred everyone.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, you've seen my parking before. It takes me a while.
Zach. It's more pancaking.
It's true. I just plonk the shit down and hope for the best, really.
I'm just all pitched to engines thrusting into the ground at the moment, so you're fairly going to see me coming like a rocket.
So now I've got to find somewhere here that's suitable as well. It's very... Oh. Here we go, chat.
You're not going to do the ultimate sinister thing, Zach, and just land at the settlement?
It depends if they allow me to. Once I was close, actually.
You're not wanted, are you? Or is it...
Yeah, I'm not. I should be fine, actually. I'm down. We're in. Oh, this is a cool system, actually. It's there's also a huge ship on the in the landing pad anyway.
Oh,
it's not gonna work.
I can't. I'm looking at the size. Is that an orca, like a balloon?
Yeah, it looks like.
On the screen. I can't. Your stream is tiny actually compared to what I'm looking at now. So. Shara, that's a really cool idea. I can't say it will be. I will say I'll pass it on. But I do like the idea of like a full-on glider mode or increased jump range for Artemis suit. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. This is a cool system. When you get here, Al, should take a look at the.
I can see your screen. That actually where you're stood looks really cool. That's,
yeah.
Yeah. So MD Mallard says I've been able to glide over 2.5 km on a 0.07 G world. That's pretty cool. That's another part for the Olympics, Zach. We could do that on a 0 G world. How far?
Yeah.
Like a long jump.
Do some 100%. We can put together a proper Olympics with stuff like that. Right. Should I wait off? I don't know if you're going to appear in this instance.
I'm literally 30 kilometers away, so I'll be there any moment.
Okay, we'll see. Hopefully you're in, but I can't see you right now. If not, I can go in and try and do it myself.
You make your way in, mate, and I'll go in there. It's Squads 85. The issue I'm having on stream is because I didn't switch off my VPN. So that's on me, this one. But yeah.
Has anyone done fighter support on these missions? I mean, you probably could do that if you had somebody above in a fighter.
You have to be like, I don't want to sound like an idiot, but you have to be really careful in the fighters because like they obviously handle significantly different.
Yeah.
And you can quite easily smash into the ground. The first couple of times I did close support work with a fighter. I think one of them was on stream, and it's actually I was blessed because it was I think you and Sally were fighting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's a really cool that's a really cool barrel roll. And it was like, it was. And then just off camera, I imploded into a rock. And I just deployed another fighter. And no one knew. Now the secret's out.
Hawks Gaming said there's no news on these streams now. Check out the first 20 minutes, Hawks. We talk a little bit about Update 5, specifically about the outfitting UI changes that we're going to be making.
I see your ship, Bruce.
Bruce?
Zach.
We've got Bruce here as well. You see my ship? That's cool. That's good news. Oh, yeah, I can see you.
I'm probably coming in way too fast here.
Exclamation point, Bruce. Thank you, chat.
It's putting me too close. Oh, I've got to slow down there, which means I'm near.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Just give me a little.
Tom George says, why are you landing there? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of flat ground here, Alf, where I'm stood, if that's easier.
Oh, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you running around. Hang on.
I'm going to watch out for this here rock. Nice, you're in.
Right, I'm here. Da, 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 da.
We're looking up a Viper.
Two Vipers next to each other. Hello.
Look, what are you sporting today, Alf? What gear have you got?
Oh, I've got my. This is obviously this is my personal attire. So this is my. I'm wearing a Dominator suit.
Nice. Looks like you've got it. Is that from the? You've got like a tube system going. Is that from a different?
So that's the rated chest plate. So I really like that.
Yeah.
That chest plate, and then I've got the plainsman legs bit on. I've got some weapon skins.
Nice.
So yeah.
Very nice.
That's cool.
Right, let's get cracking then. I'm assuming you'll be able to.
Send me another team invite. Let's just see if it works now. It probably won't, but because I messed around with the bloody. Oh, didn't swear. Oh, local. I invite you. Does that work?
I think.
Look at that.
Are we in?
We're in, mate.
Nice. I'm assuming you can. We'll be fine then.
Well, we'll find out one way or the other. You got to kill everyone here. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 people. Eliminate the settlement occupants.
All right, sweep and clear then, mate.
I realise I'm in my Maverick suit, but that's fine. It's a grade 3, so hopefully I can see some upgrades.
Stow your weapon.
Oh, here's someone talking.
Now.
Oh, shields on.
You'll pay for that. You're going down.
Okay, I'm doing fine. Nice. That's.
Yeah, we've got company coming, bearing 250 degrees.
She didn't count. What am I missing?
Enemy down. Enemy down. Right,
That one
beautiful.
also didn't count.
Say again, mate.
He's not counting these lot. If it doesn't count, we'll just take them out anyway.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
We almost floated away.
Enemy left. Kind of behind us. No, pulling reinforcements.
Owl book.
Nade out. Nade out. Nade out. Bye.
Oh, it's just still there. I'm definitely in the right place because it wouldn't have triggered. Oh, we have scavs and settlement people. Maybe. Otherwise, we're just getting a lot of bounties here, Al.
That's going to be in a lot of trouble, Zach. Whereabouts are you, mate? Oh, I see you on the roof.
Yeah.
You got a Maverick suit, right? Can you cut your way in?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't actually know what's going on here, but why not? Now we're here, Alf. We may as well do some damage.
Well, we've committed ourselves now, so...
Yep. Have you got it?
I've got it, mate, don't worry. Oh.
You asked for this.
That count?
No.
Oh well, we're just gonna be killing some people then, I guess.
Yeah. I could do with recharging. It looks like there's a recharge point in here somewhere.
There's one on your. There should be one on your left here, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Is anyone in here?
Leaving restricted area.
I love how we've gone on just a massive murder spree now, Zach.
Yeah, people are saying I
hope
must
that
be in the
film-
wrong place, but I'm sure I'm not. Maybe I've just done something
Taken it to
completely
the
stupid, but I'm sure the mission updated once we got here as well. Maybe we're just having a bit of unfortunate instancing, potentially. Or am I just
I always play the nice guy, and you just set up to massacre people for no reason.
Warning. Extreme
Is there anything we can... While we're here, Alf, then we may as well see if there's anything we can sort of steal for our own benefit. Let's do a bit of criminal activity, Alf.
Sure, I think you should probably scan those two bodies then to get their clearance. But there's some poop in here. Look. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, rank 0. Lucy's got nothing that we need. Oh. Scavenger up here, mate.
Yeah.
It's live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still going.
It's interesting. Let's get out.
Oh, behind us, Alf.
Got a on-foot person here as well.
Oh, you're... I see.
warning. Extremely high temperature detected.
Oh. Enemies left.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies around here as well. I'm low on ammo.
Target in sight.
Oh, that was terrible. That's going to bounce everywhere. Oh, not terrible.
One down.
I'm going to have to go and try and...
Shield offline.
Oh,
Shield
no.
deactivated.
We're in trouble, Alf. My shields are offline as well.
We're not in trouble, Zach. We're not in trouble. We're not.
I think these weapons are just base weapons, to be honest, Tyrant Gamer. I don't think they're actually upgraded. I need to get in this building now to get some ammo.
Some ammo.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right. It's level 0 one, so it's just. I did see an enemy in here though to our right.
The left, right, on your left.
Oh, on your left.
Entering
Good save. Thanks, mate.
environment.
Right, we need some ammo, Zach. It's
Yeah.
like the Alamo.
I
Let's
can
hold out
see it
here.
on the map, but I don't know whereabouts it is.
Grenades. Some toilets if you want to hide.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh. Down a pistol, mate. Got anything?
Yeah, I've got my pistol, but that's all. My shield's recharging.
This person, I'm going to scan them whilst I'm here though, because they've
Cool.
got level 2 clearance, so I might as well grab it whilst I'm here.
Ah,
Right.
found it.
You found the ammo?
Yeah, it's around. Someone said underneath, and they were correct. Yeah, the mission is not progressing, honey. I'm not sure what I've done wrong.
But we know a lot of good people are going to die now because of that.
Warning.
Right.
Extremely high
What else?
temperature
Is there anything we can steal? Maybe we could go and take the
Well, I've got
power.
level 2 security clearance now, so
Can you get us into the power area? Or it's level 3.
not. No, it's level 3, mate. There was a guard over here, level 3.
Is there anyone inside?
Try and coax them out. Try and tell them you're going to be friends with them.
I can't see anyone, actually. Oh, yeah, I do see someone in there. Can I cut this panel? Just in case. Why not?
I can see you. There's no one around you. I think we've murdered quite a lot of people here, Zach.
Nice.
Are you
Okay.
going to starve them there?
I was thinking about it. Is that?
Hey, why don't we hit the control base over here?
temperature detected.
I've already
Because that's
started.
got to have what we need, right?
Right, where are you off? Where have you gone?
I'm in the main building at the moment. Hopefully, you're gonna get like level 3 clearance in here. Someone's got to be.
Shield deactivated.
This guy's level 2. Feels so bad. That guy was just running away.
I can probably just break into the level 3 area, right?
I can download on his data. I'll steal his data. Why not?
Yeah, I can't. I'd have to break in chat to get to him.
Why do you want to open the door for you?
Well, it's up to you. Depends how long you're going to be in there for.
Well, I'm downloading some stuff. Hang on. Are you down? Oh, I see you. Come in.
Yeah, I could just
upstairs,
cut it
there should be
open,
probably
Simon,
a
you're
level
right.
2 clearance on Zach if you want. Oh,
A member of your team is under attack.
see ya.
Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
Right in front of us,
Loads of them. That guy's got level 2.
Oh, level 3 here up.
Yeah, I'm going to download it just as they've only got a pistol. I feel so bad. They've only got a pistol. That was horrific. I literally just toyed with that person. Right, we could still. I'm downloading this data.
Yep.
Security profile cloned.
I've cloned a level 3 profile.
Yeah, I've got level 3 as well. Downloading the data from here. This won't take long. We've got to make this pay now, Zach, as soon as we've done this.
Shield deactivated.
True. I'm hoping to maybe get something from the power room.
Just going to turn my shields off for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that data. That's good.
Right.
There's more data in here for me to download.
Okay.
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Warning. Dangerously high temperature
Where are you up to,
detected.
Zach? You got in the power building?
Yeah, I'm just having a bit of a nose outside the power building here.
All right, don't pull the power plug just yet.
Well, I depressurized them a while ago, but I think they've I think they've survived.
Yeah, they should have suits on, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, I've got all my data from that. Did you depressurize inside here as well?
No. Only the power room, but I've turned the pressure back on.
You're not a total monster, are you, Zach?
No. Look, the feature is there to be used.
Right, I'll make way towards you, mate.
No worries. I mean, we've cleared out most of the people in here at this
Yeah,
point.
it's just the power people, right?
Yeah, I think so. If they're still knocking about.
That's you. Who's that flying over? Oh, there's
Oh
a
yeah, there is someone in there.
Diamondback coming into land.
Warning.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
happening over here?
Extremely high temperature detected.
They can't have called reinforcements. They're not that silly, are they? Surely.
No.
It's going to take off again, I would have thought.
Shield activated.
I'm hit!
Sorry, Isaac.
Oh, behind you, mate.
Pressurized environment.
Oh, is there another one?
I just saw my radar flash up.
Is that a Viper, says chat?
So many Vipers today.
Power center shutdown protocol.
You run away. Right. Oh, you shut it down already, yeah?
Yep.
Put the torch on, just ready. Oh, let's have some of this stuff. Not very much. Ion battery. Anything else lying around I can nab? It's a recharge point here, mate, if you need it.
I may as well. Just before the power goes.
Yeah. How long till we shut down?
Warning. Dangerously
Oh, a little while
high
yet.
temperature
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here to hopefully keep the door open.
environment.
Right, I'm just going to take all this stuff that I can find outside. I mean, no one's alive, Zach, so no one can report us, surely.
We should be fine. Shields can
Shield
probably go off.
deactivated.
Do-do-do. This is a cool planet. I like it. I'm scared to leave the door now, but I guess I could just overcharge it.
Yeah, you're right, mate. You'll be right.
Entering pressurized environment. Leaving pressurized environment.
There's some stuff in here you could cut open, Zach.
Is there? Are you in a different?
Overload
I'm in
in
this building, yeah, I went scavenging.
Overload complete.
Mate, I got around my pace and you made me a wanted man.
True.
Warning. Extremely high temperature
What's that doing?
detected.
Okay, we'll clear all that out. Clear it all out. Oh yeah, if you come in here, Zach,
Yep.
at the back, there's use your clutter, mate.
Pressurized environment.
There and there.
Oh, got some nutritional concentrate there. Huh?
And you got a big one here as well, mate.
Power center shut down in 30 seconds.
Oh,
It's free for all, mate. Get it.
Leaving pressurized environment.
right. So now, last thing we want to do.
Extremely
Snap
high
the power
temperature
plant, right?
detected.
The power regulator.
Steve is concerned about my power consumption. I should be fine, Steve. I've got one more energy pack to use when I need it. How long have we got left on the power?
Lets you come out now, mate.
Pressurized environment.
Do you want to grab
It's
it?
too late. Yeah, you can grab it if you want. Seeing as I put you through all this.
All right.
Leaving pressurized environment.
I think I already boosted the other one. Is it open? Yeah, the other one's already open. Alright, let's bail then, I guess. And then we can call it a day.
All right. I got locked in, Zach. So I'm out now.
Did you? The other door was open.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's container 11. Does that need... Is that locked? No, it's not. More stuff. More goodies. More goodies. Let's have some of that.
Nice.
Don't mind me, Jack, because it's my personal account, so I'm definitely going to be taking it still. And you'll notice my Wizard 2 is just in front of the base there.
Oh
Zach.
yeah, so it is.
But, you should be able to board my ship, I would have thought.
Yeah, likely, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I did just go to the wrong place for this mission.
I mean,
That's certainly a possibility.
F in the chat for these innocent workers.
Can we have a call SRV button like the ship has? That's actually something that we have discussed internally. We've passed that back to Dev because I think that's a good idea.
Really good one. Look at my beautiful ship with the ship kit on. She's so pretty.
Nice.
After you, Zach.
Sure. Right. Well, yeah, mission accomplished, says Jury, I guess, kind of.
I mean, kind of. Some people died. It may not have been their fault, but let me just get a snap of me and Zach in the old air. Take that HUD off. Just my own posterity.
Yeah, I think I got the wrong... I had 2 missions on this body, so it's potentially that I went to the wrong settlement, because that would trigger it as well. You're right, Zelmina.
Right, okay.
Did Zach join Arthur or Arthur join Zach? I joined Arthur's ship. I'm in Arthur's ship. But yeah, that's
The
it.
OG Wizard number 2.
Yeah. Let's go back to our own screen. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. As a recap, we started with obviously an update on the fact that the development update is going to be coming as a post tomorrow. And then we'll be recapping that on Thursday's stream with Bruce and Arthur. They're going to be doing some shared missions. Update 5 is also coming on Thursday, and if you want to check out some of the changes to the outfitting UI, you can head to the start of this stream after on the VOD or something, and you can see the sort of changes that we've made to the outfit, which I think went down actually quite well. I think you like them, so thank you for your feedback, and obviously that's been taken on board by the dev team, and we've made those changes. So yeah, please keep that sort of constructive and helpful feedback coming. It's obviously very useful to us, and we'll keep using that to make changes when it's necessary. But yeah, apart from that, obviously keep an eye out on our forums tomorrow for that development update. Arthur, any final words from yourself?
Yeah, sure. No, thanks again, Zach, for the stream and for hosting, mate. I know it's difficult when you're doing it from home, so I appreciate all the effort. Thanks to the mods in chat, as always, for all the hard work you put in. Thanks to the community for all of the feedback and comments that you give us. Please keep it coming. Please keep it as you have been doing, as civil as you can do. We are aware of all the asks and wants of players. Our job as the community team is to pass that back up and then pass back down what we have from internally. So we'll continue to do that. Busy week. I'll see you on Thursday with Bruce. We should not end up killing each other on stream. Probably will end up killing each other on stream. But thank you all. 07 at Commanders, 07 Zach. Thank you very much.
07. And we'll find someone to raid, so please do stick around. 07.
Yes, yeah.